What up, people? Cobra Dad back up in this bitch. And yes, it is Wednesday. That day, time for the weekly habit. You know what it is. You know what it is. You know what it does. And unfortunately, my boy Tony Toybox Open today couldn't be here tonight. But why not have a special guest, my man, John from 10 Ton Press
What
Publishing.
up?
How you been, bro?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, man. We seen each other recently at Lodi. We're always running across each other at these little hype cons and
Were
shit.
you at Lodi?
Yeah. Yeah, that's where we talk, dude.
No, we talked at San Jose Toy
Oh
Show.
yeah, it was San Jose. Were you at Lodi?
I was.
Oh, you
That's why I
must have
was like, I
been.
didn't see you at Lodi.
No, I was in the Littler building.
Oh,
Yeah,
right. I was in
you're
the
in the
Chardonnay hall.
yeah, you're in the big hall with like the guys who are signing shit or whatever. I didn't even know. I didn't leave my table because I didn't want to spend any money.
Right.
You
That's
know what I
always
mean?
that's always a temptation. I was gonna ask, dude, did you see the gym? Like when I got there, did you see the gym they got set up in there?
Yeah,
In between the two? I'd never seen that before. And I was
the
like, what the
wrestling and
hell
all
is
that
that?
shit. And
Yeah.
then
No, the
and
wrestling outside, but there's a
there's a
gym.
gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, a side building where there was like people working out and shit. It was like,
It's
okay.
crazy. I was like, what's going on in there? That's a good spot though. That Lodi Fair was a
The Great Festival.
yeah,
Check these out. Look,
nice.
all we need is hop water. These are basically like seltzers.
Okay.
There's no booze in it. It just tastes like a water seltzer and it's hoppy.
Wait, it's no booze in it? What?
No, it's non-alcoholic.
Oh, okay. Huh.
And they taste like a hop but beer, but you don't get buzzed or nothing.
Oh, no
But
shit.
they're like rather refreshing, like actual,
Mm-hmm.
like a seltzer, like a
Mm-hmm.
regular sprinkling water.
That's
But it
cool.
tastes like a beer, like a hop beer, like a fucking IPA.
They're doing crazy things with beverages. I've gotten into Ollipops. Those like non-soda sodas. They're like what do they call
I've
it?
seen those. How are they?
Probiotics. They're pretty good. Shit, man. Fooled my ass. Like I had a cream soda one and I was like, that doesn't taste like any different than any
They're
other cream
called
soda.
Poppy, right?
Olipop.
Olipop, okay.
They're
Yeah, they
expensive.
get probiotic and all that stuff for the
Mhm.
gut in them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to check one out. All right, man. So how was you got any kids?
I got 3 kids.
So how was Halloween?
Oh, for me it was chill because my kids are pretty much adults. Yeah, my youngest
Mine
is
too,
17.
bro.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah. So what's cool though is like in our neighborhood, we all just like everyone crashes on their driveway and gives out candied stuff. So I set up a little mini booth tape, a little mini comic booth at the end of my driveway, and I hand out like copies of like my extra inventory and stuff. And so
yeah.
after a couple years, we're pretty known.
I've seen that a lot on Instagram this year. Like people put out a box of comics and say, take one if it's cool with your parents, and take one candy.
Right.
And I got a good neighborhood here, but it just nobody gets involved. So there's no trick or treating.
Interesting.
And so I know there's a ton of kids. I see them going to school every day, but nobody like puts any lights on their porches. Nobody. And I've been so tempted the last few years to just buy one of those inflatable fucks and let it be known, hey, this is,
it's those giant skeletons are the thing now. You got to get those like 20 feet deep.
Yeah, man. Dude, the Halloween, it wasn't Spirits, but it was something else. Halloween Warehouse or what was really close at the old Fry's building last year. And I did a video on that, and this thing was huge. And they had the legit stuff, bro. Like killer clowns with little kids, babies in
shit
upside down in the cage, and it's like like.
Did you say the old Fry's building?
Yeah.
Where's
now
that?
It's like
which one?
Indoor jungle gym.
Which Fry's?
Right here on by 242 on in Concord.
Oh! Is that the one in San Jose that like?
No, in Concord. Concord.
In Concord. Got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So they had the legit horror, gruesome shit, like these sick ass fucking werewolves with like LED eyes. So like it's looking at you. badass
What's
shit.
the price point on that shit
Oh,
though?
they're like $600 a pop, bro.
Right?
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
And then they had the lighter stuff, and then they
Mhm.
had the little kitty stuff, and then like the Nightmare Before Christmas. But it was great, man. But this last week, Halloween episode, I dressed up as one of the ICP guys for the show.
Oh, that's cool.
If you're watching, hit that like, hit the subscribe. Uh, let us know in the comments what's going on. Say hello. Go check out 10tonpress.com. Is that the right?
Hell yeah. Yep. 10 ton. The number 10. The
The
number
number 10 ton
tonpress.com.
press. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. .com. You can purchase any of this man's products. And I'm telling you right now, guys, go check out fucking Becoming Frankenstein. And you know what's funny is when I seen you in San Jose, the sales at the time wasn't making shit. And I ended up making like 100 and something bucks. And then I got out of there so quick because I got so excited because I met some chick from Skylander. She worked at Activision. And
Oh, no shit.
do some stuff with her. I forgot to go back and pick up the trade paper from you with that metal in it.
Oh, right.
I need to get that. I need that ASAP, bro.
Yeah, that's on the website.
Yeah, you guys always have your metal printing shit.
We did Fairy Metal
Yeah.
out in Las Vegas. Jacob Stem, he does all our metal stuff. We did about 200 of those hardcover with they're numbered.
Yeah,
and we put a book plate in them, and
Yeah.
I have a significant handful left.
Okay.
So they're limited edition. We're not going to print any more of those.
I need one of those, bro.
Yeah.
With the signature on it, please.
Yeah. I'll get Mel Smith. He's the creator of it. I'll get him to sign it.
Well, what was your involvement on that story?
I helped him publish it. So it was a pretty big undertaking. A lot of moving parts, a lot of egos and stuff like that. It got to a point where people were starting to bicker and all that stuff, and it was so much investment at that point just to get it done. So since the pandemic, I've been slowly, because Mel's been, I don't know if you've met Mel Smith, but Mel's kind of he's our founder, so to speak. Yeah. Since the pandemic, he had a near fatal heart attack. And so I started taking over 10 ton from him. And that was
he's taking more of a backstage right now.
Yeah. So he had this book he was working on, and I would say this moment was the moment where I officially took over, where I inserted myself and played, diplomat for both sides, and just to get the project over the finish line and like project manage it. So that's what I did on that book. But that's all Mel's baby. He was going in for surgery or something, and he conceived of this story about the people that make up the parts of Frankenstein's monster. So it's such a unique, unique take. And it's super fun, and a lot of people like, whoa, they trip out when you tell them what it's about. Yeah.
Well, I think I only got 2 issues in, and I couldn't find it anymore.
Oh, okay.
So I got the first 2 off of you guys, and then it wasn't in Flyco. So maybe it sold out.
It could be. Like we did get.
Sure they only had a few.
All 6 issues of that initial run did get in before Diamond filed for bankruptcy, so they should have got out there. I will tell you, if you go on the site and just purchase if you're going to pick up the hardcover, I'll send you the floppies as an extra, so you have them, because the covers on there are pretty good.
Yeah.
We're also working on. We're still sorting through the Diamond mess, but we're working on the sequel series to that.
Oh, okay.
So we're 2 issues in, and there's a phenomenal artist out of South America that we're working with on that one. It's really badass. It kind of looks like a woodcut sort of art style.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
But yeah, it focuses more on Elizabeth. And so the function of this, the story that came out of the sequel part, man, we were just like, dude, and we came up with so many ideas. Like, you can keep that shit going forever and ever.
Right.
But yeah, no, it's a nice book. Like that one and the Charlene Humphrey series. Those are the 2 creator-owned series that we kind of launched in 2023, because we had been doing the rock books now for like 10 years. that have been our bread and butter. That's like our, our constant stream of content. And so that allowed us to do these other series, and people like them. It's just a matter of, getting more out.
Cop one of those. If you're in the Bay Area, Northern California, you can go to Cape and Cal Comics, Zeppelin Comics, Waterfront Comics, Escapist Comics. You can go to Flying Colors Comics, and you can pick up one of those rock titles from my man 10 Ton and John all day long. I have the Rob Zombie. Did you do Rob Zombie?
Yep.
I did the Rob.
The flip book, it's Rob Zombie and then White Zombie on the other side.
And I have Sublime, because I'm a huge Sublime fan. And I have the metallic Sublime cover signed by you.
Right.
With
got my Lou dog on there. Yeah.
Yeah. So I really dig the stuff you guys do with the metallic shit, dude. Because especially it has that cool, like, kind of like a gunmetal type of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The texture, it's got those pattern lines.
Most of the books they're metal bands, so it's like it's cool.
Out. I love that shit, dude. That it gives it a real unique and I would say independent feel to it.
Yeah. And then we did this thing. I did this thing for San Diego, this last San Diego, because it was our 10th anniversary. So what we did was we took 50 copies of 50 of our random, we did 25 books. So we did 2 copies of each book that we had done at that point. And my good friend Matt Ritchie did a cover for us, and it's like the 10th anniversary thing. So then blind bags are all the rage right now. So what it did, it's like a blind metal cover thing where it's the same cover, but you don't know what book's inside until you have it in hand. And then we did it's signed, or it's got a certificate of authenticity, and it's numbered 1 through 50. So for people that have been collecting our rock books, or people who love the rock books,
it's a treat.
We put it out there. It didn't quite hit. I think I just sold the first one because I posted it on the website, and I got one person purchased. So
I got to give you one of those too, dude.
Right. And so that's on the website now. It's just like a cool, we're trying out different things. Like there's another cool little idea that I'm doing too, because people like trade paperbacks.
Yeah. That's not rage right now, dude.
Yeah. So I conceived of this thing because they're rock books. And so we were calling it a concert series. So I take bands, like 3 bands that would naturally do a show together, and I'll put them together in a trade. So it's like a concert experience inside of a trade paperback book. And so we did the first one, and we're trying to do covers. Yeah, right? It's fun.
Fleetwood Mac with Aerosmith.
Yeah. We did the first one. It was Slayer, Mastodon, and Faith No More.
See, they're touring.
Yeah, they're touring. So then I'm putting those together. I did one. I've got a second one on deck. But because, it's just easier for people like the trades. That's an easier distribution thing. Some people like the floppies. But, shit's changing. You got to adapt and kind of move with it.
Thing.
Yeah.
Space. And then sometimes you really don't need all those issues. Like my wife will rather take the trade over 1 to 6. She'll sit there and wait for the whole thing to be done and go, okay, pick me up the trade, please.
Right. There's certain books where I absolutely have to have the floppies, and then I absolutely have to have the. So a perfect example.
Another thing, dude. She likes the way the trade, now that she's doing that, and she loves hardcovers now and shit like that, and fucking compendiums and all that shit. She likes the way they look.
Right. And as a publisher, as a publisher, I like to respect that. So if you're collecting the floppies, if I'm going to do a trade or I'm going to do a hardcover, I want to give you something extra for that. I don't want to just keep selling you the same story just because. I want to give you a little something extra to make it worth it to go back and get the trade. Yeah,
like her, what is she? American, some books she reads. She's into the more conspiracy type, apocalyptic type, no Cape and Cal shit. The only shit she fucks with like that is like sci-fi, and that's RoboCop, Predator, Alien. That's she loves that shit.
Did she get lewd? I remember a long time ago. It was Frank Miller and Frank Quietly. Like Frank Miller took his original script for RoboCop 2 and 3, and then him and Frank Quietly did a RoboCop comic series. Super stellar. I was just like freaking out. It was just like he was like, yeah, the studio fucked up my story in the movies, and I liked RoboCop 2. RoboCop 3 was iffy, but the fact that Frank Miller went and said, "No, I'm going to put out my real thing,"
Let's
like,
do it the right way.
yeah. Look for that. Like, if she's into that shit, have her look for that one. That one's good.
Because like she collects NECA Predators and NECA RoboCops and
Dude,
NECA
speaking of Predator, did she pick up the new?
Dude.
Yeah, like, did she pick up that latest? Did she pick up that latest Marvel run?
Of Spidey?
Of Predator?
The Predator versus Marvel?
No. So Marvel, so they did this great run. I collected it. It's a human who was orphaned because a predator killed her family. They're exploring a planet. So she's left on this planet by herself. Huh? Marvel.
So which title? What is it called?
It's just called Predator.
I haven't seen it because
I'll send you the information.
Yeah. We got Predator, Black Panther, Predator.
No, this is before that. This is before that shit. Okay. So this is a human who successfully kills a predator and then takes the armor.
Right.
And so she's like full on like hunting predators in predator armor.
I love it.
It's fucking cool. If they did a show or a movie about this chick in particular, it would be dope as fuck. But like I'm super pumped about all the Predator shit they got out now because they're doing such a good job.
And you like the Killer of Killers?
Hell yeah, dude!
Yeah,
that shit was the bomb.
Thank you. Some people be like,
no. That was so awesome the way they tied that shit together at the end because it was like, what's that? What's the movie that came out? Predators. That's the one with Adrian Brody where they collected all these killers and dropped them on a planet. I was like, that's what they did.
Prey is good,
but it was so good because the communication barrier because they don't all speak the same language.
Yep.
And I loved the dude at the end, the Mexican dude, the pilot.
Yeah.
He knew a little Japanese. Like that dude just was fucking cool because it was so good.
Yeah,
so
good. And the way it was animated, I loved it.
I can't wait. I can't wait for Badlands. I absolutely have to go watch that.
See, that's something like all the Alien movies. My wife's got to see it. We got to see it. Predators, we got to see it. We got to see it. It's big in here. No Diddy. Earlier you said I inserted myself, and I was supposed to tell. I didn't want to interrupt you, but you're supposed to say no Diddy after something like that.
Oh,
so that's the running joke here. You know, like
gotcha.
So just heads up next time.
100% no Diddy on that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, "Whoa!" In my head, I'm like, "Wow, that was wild, bro." But I'll let them continue on.
Thank you for the education.
It's got a Beavis and Buttish head around here, like you know. But yeah, she, dude, what is that American country book she reads? Anyway, like she reads that conspiracy book, the one with all the cool covers of like JFK on it and shit like that.
Is that Policy of Truth?
Undiscovered Country or something?
Oh, like yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then there's this other one she reads. She reads just like shit like that, dude. Yeah, that she'll do the sci-fi too. But hey, speaking of Predator and Spider-Man was great. I don't know if you read that.
No, the only books I've been like I keep my collection vision narrow.
Yeah,
on purpose because if I expand it too much,
costs a lot.
Right, I'm fucked. So
that's why I learned the gift of free comics online.
Right.
Sorry, LCS, but fuck. You know,
the only books I've been collecting are when Disney bought Star Wars and Marvel restarted the Star Wars books.
Oh, yeah,
I've been collecting every book that's come out since 2015. So that's the bulk of it, and then the Dune books.
You're doing the Dune
that books? Are put up because it's the creator of Dune, his son and another dude have been writing all of this background shit for the Dune books. So those books have been pretty dope. A lot of good art in there.
As
But
far
that's
as
been
me, dude, I'm all over the place because I do this show. But I've been reading Absolute Batman since day one. I've been reading Ultimate Wolverine since day one. We do a little bit of side quests here and there. We did the Scumbag. We did Berserker, but we kind of fell off around issue 8 or 9. Then we're doing a bunch of shit. The new Batman title, Batman 1
right.
was pretty damn good. I
Oh,
got it.
good.
Yeah, Jorge Menace he did great on Batman previously, and he's all right, man. I just especially like when he was doing the Miracle Molly and the One-Eyed Joker, that good shit. That was fire, bro. All right, let me throw a clip on. Here's some stuff I like to just look at. And yeah, chicks. All right, so hold on, let's get back. Okay. This is that chick from that sitcom, and she's in the Thor movies. And I'm just like,
she's in a movie I really like called Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist. If you haven't watched that, that's a really good movie.
Jesus Christ. He's a looker. All right. I don't know if you ever seen the movie Joe Dirt.
Yeah.
Come on.
She's also from My Name is Earl.
Yep. And that's how she currently looks there on the left. Not bad. Holding up real well.
She's super funny, man. She's like, I don't think her comedy chops are talked about enough.
Yeah. All right, my man. 2007, 2074, or 2014. What are you going with? Or 1914, excuse me.
1914?
This shit is fucking pre-fucking Sam Crow and shit. Like
that there's no way that woman
is.
There's no way she's from 1914.
Yeah. But that's not your answer. Which one you taking, buddy?
I'm gonna stay in my age group. How about that? 1974.
Yep, me too. But I'm really curious to see what century-old pussy is like.
It's a century and a half.
Thank you so much. It's so.
Okay, here's a little clip from the 80s or whenever, 90s, a little clip from the American Comedy Awards. And she was a looker back then, boy, I tell you.
Big, so heavy and lovely.
Is that Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yeah. Nobody's grabbed the tit.
I just had to.
She will knock his ass out, dude.
Well,
there it is.
Yeah, she just ran at it.
Here's her dad.
You missed. Thank you so.
All right. A little funny stuff. All right, DC Clayface movie has been finally wrapped. According
I am so pumped for this movie.
And it's supposed to be a horror movie, right?
Dude.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, I saw they posted concept art.
Yeah.
Of dude's face all bandaged up, and there was one of like when he's like the monster. I cannot wait for this movie. I am so pumped for this shit.
If they keep doing good like they did with the Penguin.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm convinced.
Penguin made me go back and rewatch The Batman.
Really?
Yes.
What's interesting, I had my buddy Manuel Martinez. He was not high on the Batman, and then he watched the Penguin, and he was like, "I need to go give that movie another look."
That's exactly what I did.
But if you watch, the thing is about the Batman, and I told him this, it's like if you watch, because Matt Reeves is the director, the guy that's creating that world. If you go back and watch his work on the Planet of the Apes, the newer ones,
I love it.
Matt Reeves is legit. Like I already knew that shit was going to be good, and he did not disappoint on any level of that shit. So I'll wait forever for anything coming out of that shit. Like, it's super good.
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't big on it, and then I watched the Penguin, and I rewatched the Batman, and I was like, okay, this is a great Batman. And I'm like,
and that version of the Penguin is so fucking good. It's so good. And what's crazy too about this,
how brutal was that ending,
right? Dude, the look in his eyes is just like, oh, damn. You know, the rumor
Yeah.
is that Victor. The rumor is that version of Victor. That's supposed to be Victor Zaz.
Okay.
There's a rumor that kid's not dead, but he's going to
Right.
come back hard, right? Like he's
Well,
going to
I
be
need it.
shaved head and tick
Yeah.
marks in his skin. Like that
Yeah.
would be fun as shit to watch.
Yeah.
This movie, though, the guys that created this movie, they came out and said that they're basing it on the Batman the Animated Series, like 2-parter
Right.
of the Clayface. Like that taken up to 11. I'll watch that shit all day.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. All right, what do we got next? Okay. Marvel's new Wolverine just debuted. Yes, he's a total beast. So I don't know. Wolverine just had a real quick 6-issue. Oh no, when they restarted Wolverine 1,
Mm-hmm.
the first 6 issues was kind of involved this kid, who ended up becoming, what is it, Sieti or whatever. I forget
Wendigo.
Wendigo. There you go.
Yeah.
The new Wendigo, and then Wolverine actually trained him
Oh.
and she taught him how to like kind of not eat people and shit, and only eat other things, and that's why he kind of becomes the new Wolverine, I assume. So, if you want any background on that, go check out Wolverine 1-6. All right, next up, what do we got?
I saw this.
Yeah, I saw it too, and I mean, I'm not a big Flash guy. What do you think?
I'm into the Flash, but what's interesting about this, I was joking about this with my friends. It's like, how fun is it going to be to play a game where you're like pretty much an omnipresent being?
Just running, right?
Right. Like there's like if the Flash is at the height of his powers, like you should be able to dominate any boss. Like I would be interested to see how this game plays out. I would give it a chance for sure. The idea of being able to play as Flash would be fun as shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, it depends on the game dynamics. I mean, the dude can basically travel back in time by running hella fast.
Right. It's supposed to be like the most powerful in the DC universe. For all you Californians out there, just give it a quick read. We don't like to get too political on this show, but the truth is. Hey there, Gavin Newsom. Thanks a lot, buddy. All right. All right, here we go. This is from some Japanese website, and this is the 10-time greatest game of all time. Starting off with the 10th as
Of all time?
Yeah. I would have to put Breath of the Wild a little bit higher than that. But then you got Pokemon coming in.
That depends on where Link Between Worlds.
Yeah, exactly. Minecraft's up there. You got Skyrim. Then who's next? Super Mario World 6. I can get with that. Grand Theft Auto 5. The Witcher. A lot of guys like that, I guess. Red Dead 2 is really good. All right, and the big winners are. I think I can get those.
Yo, I got issues.
What do you got to say about it,
bro? Link to the Past is not on here. Like
I know, right?
That's criminal. That game is essential. Ocarina of Time is good. I wouldn't put it at number 1. I would say that Link to the Past is infinitely more entertaining to play than an Ocarina. It's close. It's close.
It's very close, bro.
Super Mario 64?
That's the number 1 game. A second one? No.
I don't know. I put Mario World above that one.
It's good, but Super Mario World is better.
I would put Mario World above that one for sure.
Right.
But it's crazy how, like, I love talking about this stuff with my kids, like the different consoles. Like you go from Super Nintendo to Mario to Nintendo 64, and then onto the Wii, right? Like you've got all that stuff. It's crazy how the Mario game has evolved along the way. So when Mario 64 came out, 100%, but like the Super Nintendo version, I think is infinitely more fun to play than that one. You don't even have Yoshi on this one.
So what you're saying, I totally agree with. When you switch consoles, you put in a factor of like, okay, Well, this is a higher powerful console, the 64.
Mm-hmm.
So you should have got even a better game than Super Mario 64. Compared to Super Nintendo's limitations,
Mm-hmm.
that game is actually like the ground up game, the combo game that came with it back in the day, and it's
Mm-hmm.
just like from the leap to NES to Super NES, that version was just more mind blowing
It's
than
crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
64.
Yeah, 64 leads into Super Mario Sunshine on the
Yeah,
GameCube, and then it
it's
leads
not bad.
into Super Mario Galaxy on
Yeah,
the Wii, which
which I love.
those games are fun. But when you think
Yeah,
about Super Mario World, the
yeah.
Mario games they're putting out now, those go back to Super Mario World. You've
Yep.
got like shit, what's the other one?
Odyssey.
Wonder. That's the last one that came out. Wonder. Odyssey, I'm not huge on. There's
It was
something
too
weird.
fast for a
Yeah,
Mario
it's
game to
something
me.
weird
Yeah,
about Odyssey for me. But with regards to Zelda, Ocarina of Time, I love, but my all-time favorite Zelda game is Link to the Past. There's just something about that game that's just like so much more
it
fun to
is
play.
good. Yeah, but I gotta say that what those were my top two as far as Zelda, but they got replaced by Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. These
And
games,
to be fair, I haven't played Breath of the Wild, so
you gotta do yourself a favor, bro. It's Legend of Zelda on a new level.
yeah.
It's just by far the best way to play the game. All right, so that was fun. Get that out of there. All right. So 10-ton press in the house. Let's jump into some of your stuff, bro. All right, what do we got here? Let's go back.
So that's a print I did of George Carlin. He's the patron saint of the middle
Oh,
finger.
great.
So that's why he's got like
Carlin. That's great.
I love Carlin.
Is that on a metal?
No, it's just a regular print.
It's something you threw up. Yeah, okay.
I did a painting. I did a painting of this initially, and then I was like, you know what? I want to do a print of this, and then I redrew it.
That's right. I kind of remember you were going through steps of a painting, and then
I fucked up the painting, and so I had to like sand it down and redo it.
You kind of fucked up when you did the background, right?
Yeah, the background pissed me off. I was like, what is this?
It was solid without the background.
Right.
And then you went into the background part, and then I seen that you're like, I don't like this.
Yeah. I'm glad I did that. Like the overall painting came out good, but then I was like, this would be a good print. And so
his rant style comedy was great.
It's unmatched. Like, there's only like one or two that come close, but no, George is on it. And
yeah, definitely 100%. All right, next up. Okay.
So quickly, Diamond Distributors is like the monopoly that croaked and went under at the beginning of this year. Right. So what we're doing is we're working with Filbo, that's our distributor. Okay. And Filbo is like a tiny fish in a huge pond. And they're trying to put out indie books. So what we're doing is re-releasing books that we've already put out. The exception would be Caligara #3. That's my good friend Ruben Nahara and El Cartoon. Those guys did an awesome Linkin Park book for us, and so this is their issue 3 of 3 book, because their publisher, I don't know what was going on with their publisher, but they were like, hey, would you put this out? And I'm like, absolutely. So that's what's going on. And then Dead Ahead is a book that Mel Smith came out with. It's got art by Alex Nino. It's really fucking cool, and there's like a nice little clutch of books that are still left from their initial run, so we re-released that. So we're just putting out books that we have in inventory just to kind of ease this in, and once the legs get under Filbo, then we'll start putting out our more new stuff. We're kind of trying to do that too at the same time, but it takes time to build trust with all the shows. So then, here you go, Filbo distribution. If you go into your local comic book shop, ask them if they're working with Filbo. It's all indie books and stuff like that. He's trying to fill a void left by Diamond going under, and slowly but surely he'll get there.
Good stuff. What is this book?
What's that?
What is this Field View?
Field Views is his version of previews.
Okay.
So if you go on filbodistribution.com, there'll be several different catalogs in there, and it'll show you all of the publishers that's working with Filbo. And it's like preview. So you can go in there and say, oh, here's what I want to order. And then the shops will use their order form because they have to get an account through them. So it's slowly but surely building a version of Diamond for independent publishers. And then these are two rock books that we've put out previously that we've re-solicited through Filbo.
Yes, sir. Let's see, we got some more. Here's some more Field Views.
Yeah.
So this is this December?
This one will be in stores in December.
All right.
So the way they do it is when they solicit it, it's out for order for 2 months, and then there's a whole other month for us to print the books and send them in, and then he ships them out to stores. He's got a good sort of methodical time frame to work with to ensure that, like, when he says they're going to be in your store on this date, that they get there on that date. This one right here, it's Charlie and Humphrey, and the book on the upper right, that's our first, what we discussed before, that's our first rock comic trade, our concert series, if you will. That's the first one we did. The goal is to make those look like concert posters.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. And then the two in the front, that's through our partners at Studio Solaris. So Savage is an ongoing sort of trade paperback series about like Gladiator kind of breaking his chains to kind of fight for a good cause. And then Detonation Boulevard is a cyberpunk story.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's got like a Tron sort of colored concept on the interiors. Those are in stores this month. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And those could be reordered too, because he's starting out. He needs to establish trust that says, hey man, we're going to be able to fulfill these orders. And so the first couple months, people have been holding back and seeing if they come through. So you can go back and reorder those books anytime you want.
All right. And then, like you said earlier.
Yeah, this is the blind book that I talked about, the metal cover. If you've got a picture of that in the other one. But Matt Ritchie's just like the best kept secret in comics, I think. That he does these really phenomenal. Look up Rat136 on Instagram. You will not be disappointed. This dude just like banger after banger. He does this cool thing too called Keys and Grails.
Oh yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah. Keys and Grails is this awesome project of his where he does these like corner boxes. The old school corner boxes.
Actual books that he owns.
Yeah.
I've conversated with him a ton of times.
Yeah.
Over at Crush Comics.
Yeah, Crush, Cape and Cowl. His son Miles works at Cape and Cowl. So really, really fun stuff. And so the art, he's got like this really crazy conceptual stuff called Employee 136 that he's working on. If you like art books, if you like, if the concept of the book itself as an art piece is appealing to you, definitely seek Matt out and check out his stuff. But I got him to do this cover for me, and it came out really good.
Yeah, that dude's a great artist.
Yeah.
All right, there we go on some info that you're rocking. And now that's gone. That subject. Yeah, and I've been throwing out 100 times to him. I'm gonna get you on the show. I'm gonna get you on the show. So definitely, I'm gonna reach out to him. Our Bay Area comic community is really good, dude. Like, I mean, we get a lot of good artists coming out of here. We got a lot of good shops.
Mm-hmm.
The LCSs from Suisun City all the way to Oakland. I mean, you got. Let me give a
shout out to my shop then, like Fremont, California, Treasure Island Comics, man. Go down there and check that, dude. That's more than a shop. Like if you go in there and talk to Alex Johnson, Alex, you can shoot the shit in there for 4 hours and it'll feel like 10 minutes. Like, not only does he know his stuff, but like conversing and talking comics and all that stuff with Alex is an absolute, it's like the modern day barbershop. Like, you just go in there,
Gotta go.
spend your time with like your local stuff. Like, I had to move out of the Bay Area like about 7 years ago. I still get my books from Alex.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, it's a really cool shop. He's been there forever. But yeah, I had
I
to
didn't
give
even know
out.
there was a shop in Fremont.
Yeah, there's a couple. There, Chris's Comics is in Fremont as well. That's
Okay.
another good spot. But yeah, Alex has been my dealer since the 90s. So huge props to that dude. Love that
Yeah.
store.
I'm from Hayward, and we used to have Haley's Comics.
Oh, right.
That shut down. And then on B Street, we had, or was it D Street? I think it was B Street. Oh, what was the name of that comic shop downtown Hayward? I forget, man, but there was a good shop there too, and that's gone. But this is our comic book show. We got dude. We're tearing this one up tonight on this comic issue. All right, so let's jump into Scumbag issue 13. If you watch the show, we are knee deep in the 1950s, where Ernie has worked with Scorponus, and they turned it into like a right-wing extremist 1950s type of era in the United States, with the central people still sending Mary after him to try to get the formula extract him, the formula out of him, and then put it in someone else, but that will kill Ernie. He's running around trying to fix what he did to the to the United States, because now it's like some kind of very communist, kind of controlling back at racial blah blah blah. And so in the last issue, it ended with Ernie. What was he doing? He was, maybe if I put this on, he was what the fuck did he do? Watch the old episode. Anyway, so Mary,
I love that shit.
I lost my mind. Anyway, so he was getting chased down by everybody and shit like that, and through the hospital and blah blah blah. You saw a titty here and there. So she failed to extract the formula, and she's on the phone with her heads up, her bosses, and they're like, they need to get her. She needs to get her shit done. And then you have Scorponus up in their floating tower or headquarters, and Ernie is there.
That thing looks cool.
Yeah, it's dope. It's kind of reminds me of something like a Borg.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're not happy with her performance so far, trying to get this from Ernie. And yeah, so the last episode we had the fembot AI girl bot that he had created for himself to have sex with, who decided that she was conscious and said, since I'm conscious, I can make choices, and chose not to have sex with him. She comes in and saves his ass. So it's now him and her, Pam, and he's hungry as hell. So they go to one of those like 50s burger spots on the roller skates, and he's just grubbing, man. He's tearing up the food, and and she's just trying to get into his head about, he wants to, he still wants to be him. He's still that fuck society rules guy, and all I want is to chill. And she's like, you gotta know that you gotta do what's best for everyone, not just what you want. And he's like, now fuck that. And she tries to like get into his feelings, like telling him, you need to hug when you're a kid. You got to stop. He like lights up a cigarette, and she like throws it out of the car. And she's like, you got to take better care of yourself. And you're just looking for love and blah, blah, blah. And, for a second there, he's like, you know what? You know what? And yeah, right. Ernie is the biggest scumbag on the planet, and he's like, yeah, fuck that. I'll do this saving the world shit for you if you screw me. Because she still refuses to screw him, and he's like, all I want to do is get loaded and get laid, man. You guys are just, it's just crazy. So he's like, you know what? I got some partners in the cuts that could probably help us. So they take off over to the Scorponus, and he gets on the phone with the Moonflower lady that he's just defeated recently, who wanted to turn the world into like a harmonious cult where everybody doesn't get offended, no one offends anyone, and shit like that. So, but he actually double crossed her and went back to Scorponus and gave her component to them. Then that's why they were able to switch it to what they wanted. A lot of back crossing and all this old good stuff. So she basically tells him, yeah, right, dude, fuck off. We're not here to help you. You're a scumbag, So she's like, fuck off. And then, okay, hold on. Someone's at my door. Give me a sec.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it was a delivery.
Uber Eats.
Thank you.
Your Chili's baby back ribs have arrived.
Andrew! Salvador! All right, see? That happens in life.
You get a burger?
So he's like, get done with that, save me bullshit. Just pedal to the metal. We got shit to do. And so he shows up to their headquarters, and they're trying to make their way through. I didn't cut this up very well. And then they're sneaking in, they're infiltrating. And he's like, he only can like summon his powers when it's like just. And that inside of his heart, he knows he's doing the right thing. So if there's conflict, it won't work at all. And it seemed like it wasn't working, but he's like, yo, I'm glad I still got this revolver to take care of this. And as he's about to shoot the thing, the reverse mirror, she's taking out fucking guys. Scorponus and those guys, of course, he always flips people off. We're trying to stop him. The leader of Scorponus shows up with his henchmen, and he basically is like, you know what? We have it perfect here. You're going to put the hippies in and blah, blah. It's basically like the left versus the right. It really has to do, this book is long-winded, but it really has to do with a lot of the crap that's going on politically today. And I dug it for being so long-winded. And so, they're going back and forth on this and that. And, he's like, you're going to let them take over, and they're just going to make everybody hippies, blah, 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 blah. Like I said, it's very long-winded. And so as they're talking, there's a big shake, like an earthquake. And, lo and behold, there's the earthquake, rumble, rumble. The Moonflower people show up to help Ernie stop the Scorponus people with the Moonflower children. So now we have conflict of brewing. And now this is Ernie's chance to get things right, maybe destroy that reverse mirror and turn everything back to the present state. Ernie says, I don't need this thing. And he starts realizing, I don't want either side.
Right.
You guys both suck. I just want to get loaded and laid. And then all of a sudden, he his powers activate with the fuck you fingers, and he blows up the reverse mirror with the fuck you fingers. Boom. And then everything goes back to normal, but not quite the way everybody expected it to be because of the shift. The way, I guess the sudden shift, people go right back to like now they're losing their minds on the street. Everybody's rioting. And then at the same time, we got this like 9/11 situation going on with that tower that was floating.
Oh, right.
And that is the end of issue 13. Great book if you guys are interested in a lot of laughs, a lot of like adult humor, sexuality all through it, gay humor.
It's like a transmetropolitan vibe to it.
Dude, and there's drinking, there's drugs, there's people shitting themselves. There's he makes an X-Men team of like retributes. That's what they're called, the retributes. Like one guy's power is literally a bucket of shit. He slings shit. One's like a hooker that can deep throat anything. It's good, dude. It's a good read. Scumbag by I think that's Image.
Yeah, Image.
They always have good titles. Image. disappointed me, and they started off really well, was Bad Idea.
I get mixed reviews on Bad Idea.
They started off really well, and then it just they I think they overpumped it. Boom, 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 boom. So much. But they got like a future kind of AI takes over title. 6 runs, really
I
good.
think isn't Cul-de-sac Bad Idea?
Yeah, Cul-de-sac's Bad Idea. That's good.
Way
And then
Shack is on that
they
book.
got a lot of good one shots, like this Christmas one,
Mm.
where these guys accidentally shoot Rudolph, and basically Santa goes in and kills the town. It's fucking good.
That's funny.
Yeah. All right, man. So the end of the show. We always like to end the show on this favorite segment, Dumpski of the Week. So here we go. Oh, Porch Pirate.
Come on. What the? Huh?
Oh,
Oh, my arm! Forget this!
yeah. That wasn't no glitter.
Glitter bomb.
Can't touch this.
Ah, she got slime.
Can't touch.
They gotta clean that
Right?
too on their board.
Oh, what the?
Yeah, you got to clean your clothes too. Hey,
All right, quick and easy. Oh my god!
look at this shit, dude.
Oh my god, get away! No,
Okay,
no,
that shit is staged.
Really fucking stinks. Oh, even the young white lady did it. Oh, cinnamon to the grill. Yeah, porch pirates, you assholes. Stay off my porch. All right. And to end the evening with a hefty young lady having a great time at a sports event. Why not?
Oh, here she go. Y'all better pay up. Mama need that gas money.
Make it rain, boys.
Woo, come on. That's what I'm talking about. Shake it for $1, baby.
Lord, she's wild.
Y'all ain't never seen nothing like this.
shit.
Oh, here she go. Y'all better.
She talked while she rolled. Shit, dude.
I like where she went to go take a drag of a cigarette, and then I was like, she doesn't have a cigarette.
Right.
$1, baby.
Lord, she's wild.
Y'all ain't never seen nothing like this. Oh, here she go. Y'all.
Big Baby knows how to take a tumble. I don't think that's the first time she's rolled down some bleachers before.
Dude.
I think that was like racing or something, like a racing fucking drag race or something.
Not a kid's baseball game.
Nah. You're like, how many name it is? All right, my man, John, thanks for joining me tonight, man.
Oh yeah, man. Thanks for having me.
Had a great time. I'm definitely gonna come pick up those books. I'll let you know before.
Yeah.
No, it's me. Anything else you want to shout out before we take off? Where are you gonna be at in the next few months?
There's like a flea market at Faction Brewery in Alameda. I'm gonna do on December 7th.
Okay.
That's my next outing. It's the rock and roll flea market at Faction Brewery in Alameda.
That's fine.
Which is where Cape and Cal does their con. Faction is so cool.
I gotta check that out, man.
Dude, they got good beer, and the spot they're at, like if you go on their back area, just like San Francisco in the distance, you can see Oak. Like it's a picturesque spot. Like Alameda's like dope in and of itself. But like I don't know. And then there's like cool murals and art inside of the brewing area. I don't know. Faction. That's such a sweet spot, man.
I might have to come out there on the 7th and check it out.
Yeah. If not, go to Faction on your own just to chill out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like spend an afternoon, get a couple beers.
You know, my favorite shot of the bay is right when you come out of the Caldecott.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see San Francisco and Oakland, downtown Oakland, right there.
Yeah.
If you get a nice clear day, you really can get a good shot. Even all the way over to Richmond.
Right. There's there's nothing like driving into San Francisco coming from Oakland.
Yep.
Right when you come out of that tunnel, getting on the Bay Bridge.
Inspire. Yes, sir. Well, hey, man. One love, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for watching the replay. Oh, hey, I always say replay. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and we're out of this motherfucker. Keep your lid on tight because you know I'll be like,